Huh? What you do? For? Why? Who? Do it with? Ride, hustle, hard, all the time. Legacies on my. Get you a check.
Let's ride this way we vibe to. I give my heart to so few. I know you may be scared, we might be unprepared, but I've had broken hearts too. Let's ride this way we
vibe is strong in that, boy. I love that track, boy.
So magical.
It's my favorite. Takes two. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Josh, aka Mr. AOP. I'm hoping everybody's staying safe, staying inside, and finding a way to entertain yourself inside. If you gotta go outside, man, just take caution. You know the 6 feet rule and all of that, so I don't want anybody getting arrested. Nah, go ahead and get arrested. I wanna laugh at you. Honestly, so I was gonna talk about my microphone today. However, I think I have a more interesting topic than a microphone, and that's me. Now, seriously, man, so for those of you who don't know me too well, or who think you know me, you don't know me. So this is just the time for me to share with you my origins as a audio engineer, recording artist, producer, whatever. So it started way, way long ago in a land before time. I don't know why I did that, like I'm making all these crazy faces while I'm speaking. Yeah, I was 12 years old. And me and my brother, we were inside a church. We were in the back room of the church, just during the time where the preteens or the teenagers were going back, you know, doing a Bible study. But most of the time we goofing off. We're not really Bible study, you know. It was, you know, it wasn't really interesting to us, you know. So we just in the back freestyling, and because we in church, we, you know, freestyling about Jesus or the Bible, some story in the Bible where we misinterpreted or messed up because we ain't really pay attention in Sunday service. But just freestyling, people were listening, they liked it, you know. One of the pastors came in and he was listening, he was like, man, that's good right there. And one thing led to another. We were in front of the congregation freestyling, rapping, they were playing the drums and the guitar was going, and we was out front, you know, saying what we were saying, you know. Eventually, it turned into a group known as WOG, Warriors of God. So we were going from place to place, we were touring churches, doing this, doing that. And it lasted maybe for about 3 years, I want to say, give or take. Had stuff online, stuff on CD Baby. I got a crazy video that's on YouTube, man. I look at myself, I'm like, boy, you look foo-foo. And then we ran into a guy named AJ. This is the same AJ that's the owner of Quantum Beach Studios. This was before Quantum Beach, when he was recording outside of his house. We would go there, record our tracks, and you know, try to get more music out. And then he moved to the other side of town, and we started recording with him still. And it was pretty dope, man. Chill dude. So one of those days, we were leaving. And I was talking to a guy about making beats, because I wanted to make beats instead of stealing beats offline, because that's what we was doing. We were stealing beats offline. We would download it, take it, and say, this is our beat, rap over, make a whole song, and try to make money. We were stealing beats. It's just, but so I was talking to the guy, and he was like, yeah, man, I got this disc, FL Studio 5, I think, 4 or 5. And I was so happy when he gave it to me. He said, man, remember to bring this back. He said, I'm gonna be watching, or, you know, waiting for you to come back. I never sent the CD back. I forgot about it. He forgot about it when I seen him the last time to get inside and record. But anyways, from the rapping to the studio with AJ to meeting the guy, then I started finally making my own beats, our own beats for the records that we were doing. When I first got to FL Studio, I'm talking about, sometimes I would be up before school trying to make beats. I would always open a session that was pre-made, then I would use their mixes and just insert the instruments in the mixes that they made, and made it seem like I mixed it myself. But it was a starting point, man. I didn't know too much about mixing or engineering or anything like that until I went to college years later. I left high school and went to Full Sail University. I didn't finish there, but I learned a lot of the basics there. I went to First Institute. This is where I finished that, got my certificate in audio engineering and sound design. And they taught you everything from FL Studio to Logic Pro, how to route from Reason to Pro Tools, how to mic stuff, how to record a session, and things like that, man. It was incredible. Man, it's my best days ever. That's when I really started learning and diving into how to make a mix sound legit, sound good, how to build a beat, how to expand my creativity. They even spoke about, you know, creative blocks, things like that, and how to overcome it. But yeah, man, ever since that freestyling church, it's been going ever since, man, and I have no desire to stop. It doesn't matter how far I go. Yeah, that's my origins, man. It started from church, the back doors of a church, and it's where I am now. And it's gonna get bigger, man. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna go further. But it's dope, man. I love the journey I'm on when it comes to music. Tell me your origin story, man. What's any producer out there, any artist out there? You don't have to be huge. You don't have to be, you know, have a whole bunch of followers. Just let us know your origin story, and hopefully in due time from now, I can see you on the other side. So let's ride this wave we vibe to. I give my heart to so few.
I know you may be scared,
We might be unprepared,
but I've had broken hearts too. Let's ride this wave we vibe
to.
so magical like Badu. No one can compare to how I deeply feel. No love and always takes two.
Baby.
Let me show you. I left my playaways behind. You give me the peace of mind. Yeah, you my focus. And though they say that love is blind, I can follow what's inside. Yeah, she said, show me that you mean it.